Western Conference hub coming together, and I think what really stood out to both of us off camera was Belmar's quote right there at the end, saying we could change the 5 guys standing in front of you talking to these microphones, and the sentiment would be the same, the feelings would be the same, because this is a group of predominantly white players coming together and agreeing, which is amazing, because no group of 30, 40 people agrees on anything hardly. So they come together as a unit and say, it's time to make a change. We are not going to play tonight. We're not going to play tomorrow. Instead, we're going to pause, reflect, and think about what we can do going forward.
Well, I mean, that's absolutely brilliant. The power of that and seeing all those players unified together, standing before the world and speaking collectively with a collective sense of unity and strength. It's powerful. You know, in my 23 years between playing and broadcasting as a member of the NHL family, I never ever thought I'd see something that empowering and something that supportive ever. And I've had the good fortune of playing with a lot of great people and great players and for great people and with great guys, but never in my time would that have happened. And that really shows how far we've come, and if anything, how far we still have to go. But the fact that they stood up together as a unified front, that's incredible stuff. That's really moving. This is momentous. This is history right now. And what we're going through in a lot of different ways in the world, be it COVID, be it all of the racial inequality, police brutality, I mean, even prayers to those that are affected down in Louisiana and Texas by Hurricane Laura. There's just so much happening right now. But getting back to our core situation here right now, I never thought I'd see the day, I've got to tell you. And every one of those players, not only the players that were on the mic, but the players that were flanking them and behind them. You know, one of the things about hockey players, and you know, I could speak to, and athletes in general too, I mean, we saw it with the WNBA, we've seen it with the MLS, we've seen it with the NBA, we saw it with some of the MLB. But I know hockey, so I can speak to that just from my own personal experience, is that these players, the NHLPA has always been a brotherhood, and hockey's always been a brotherhood, sisterhood, and both. But it's at a whole different level right now, and it needs to be. And you know, for any person that is still saying, "Well, I'm not sure. Well, I don't know. I just want to see this," you need to get checked, and you need to check yourself. You need to look in the mirror, because you're off beat. When you see this many NHL players that you watch, that you say you love to watch, when you see them standing for this and you're not, you're the one with the problem. They're not the one with the problem. And you have to ask yourself why you have those problems. Why are you harboring those feelings? Why do you have that mentality? Because this is 100% love from these guys. And you think about the Stanley Cup playoffs, Jay, you know this, there's nothing like the Stanley Cup playoffs. There's nothing as competitive in the world of sport. There's nothing as physical, with a combination of grace and speed and skill and elegance and intensity and toughness and tenacity that it takes. Look at those guys standing shoulder to shoulder. You kidding me?
The final 4 teams in the Western Conference.
Like, really?
They are shoulder to shoulder. They're texting, rebound, and saying, what can we do? How can we be better?